everybody, it's me, Iggy, everyone's favorite deviled egg. Just want to say, time for the Jason Major Clubhouse, and that I survived another Easter. I survived with all one of my legs. So let's see the boys do some artwork, and I'm gonna do a little dance. Oh, I can't dance, I got one leg. I can hop. Jay, can you animate me hopping? Probably not.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Jason Maydra Clubhouse, the show that brings the audience into the world of two illustrators, myself and Chris Gugliotti. Together, we create art. To my left is the magical pipe. It keeps track of likes, subscribes, and donations. Check out the description if you'd like to donate during the show, and a few coins will pop out live.
All right, hello. It is me, J May. And it looks like we have a new subscriber, Arrow Odd. I'm just going to yell that out right now because they subscribed recently, like in the last hour, and they knocked out, 200 points from the stream boss, which was John Dahl from last week. He was blind last week for some reason. You'll see his name up top in a second, but he donated with a link down below, which you can do right now if you feel like. What else should I say real quick? Shout out to my Patreons. Thank you so much. You're the reason why we have cool stuff like the donation buttons and the T-Rex that pops up if you donate right now, or even if you subscribe. If you subscribe right now, you'll see a little T-Rex pop up. It's pretty cool. I've got my pal Christopher Gugliotti. You may have noticed his name in the title. He's right over there. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Jason. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing like a smooth jazz thing tonight.
Just break out the saxophone. Just.
You know, if my kids were watching, it'd be cool if one of them just popped up with a trumpet, but they're not here right now, so no such luck.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, all. I don't know how I feel about this backlighting. I'm not. Oh, I think that might.
Yeah, you are kind of dramatic, like an Alex Ross painting.
Woo! Yeah, I was.
The rim light. Here, I'll go for just no lighting. That way, it's all dim.
Like
not too dim.
Is this good?
There we go. There you go.
Yeah.
Now you can see your nice
better?
face, honey.
All right. So yeah, Patreons are awesome. You guys, funding our endeavors here. Because of you, we have made things like the Jason May Draw Clubhouse coloring book. Each of us have them now. It's great. We'll have them at Free Comic Book Day in May.
Each of us have two volumes of coloring books.
Yep, my second volume is inbound. Chris was ahead of me on that one. But
yeah, so speaking of places they can see us live in person, Jay, do you want to do the rundown of where we're going to be?
Yes, let's talk about where we're going to be soon. You can enjoy the apes from last week. We did shape apes.
Shape apes. See, my shape was Pac-Man, and boom, there's my ape.
We'll talk about that in a second, mister. Hold on a second. I'm talking about
I just
where
want
we're
them
going
to think that you drew that, and I just drew Pac-Man last week. All right, I'm leaving my monkey up.
Yeah, we got Free Comic Book Day at Oh Yeah Comics.
Yep, in Harrison, New York.
Harrison, New York. We got Terrificon, which will be at Mohegan Sun sometime in July. You can find out that info at jasonmay.com.
I think it's the very end of July, last weekend of July.
Plastic City Comic-Con up in Massachusetts. Is it in Fitchburg still? It's at a new venue.
No, it's a brand new facility, brand new place. We gotta talk to Keith. I forget where it is.
Mm-hmm.
In a bigger place. It's growing, which is good.
It is growing, and we're gonna be staples there. So come see us.
Yeah.
And then we got. I'm excited about Baltimore because Chris, he left me hanging last year, but this year, he promises he's coming with me.
Oh yeah, I got my own table. Hopefully we got to talk and get them to put us together.
We'll be in the Kids Love Comics section with the Mariana brothers. Franco should be there. My buddy Jamar. There's just a whole bunch of people. John Gallagher from Cat Meow. I don't know why I'm saying Cat Meow.
Cat Meow. Cat Meow.
Anyway, be there. We're about to get the Stowe sharded. What's happening, Chris? What's happening to me tonight?
You're mixing up your letters there, Jay.
I am. So anyway, donation down below if you'd like. We're gonna get started. We usually have Jeff the Cat here. That's what's really happening.
Yeah,
right
Jeff
now.
the Cat is on a temporary hiatus while he pursues his dream of interpretive dance.
That is correct.
It's weird because he's got no legs, but
Well, he can get any legs he wants.
true, true, true.
If you guys don't know Jeff's Jeff the Cat. You can see in previous episodes where we put
He
bodies
floats
on.
up and
He's a floating
ahoy-hoys
cat head.
everybody. Yeah, he's a
He does.
disembodied cat head.
When he's here next time, you'll see him. He floats out.
Yeah.
But Chris was saying last week, he did, what is it, Pac-Man, basically?
Yeah.
They said
See my
Pac-Man
mod-
shape, right?
Yep. We did
And-
shape apes.
Yep. And I
So
was supposed to do
something-
an octagon.
Yeah, your octagon
orangutan.
turned into the most frightening, but like something I still want on a T-shirt.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I think it came out good. There's the thumbnail from last week. If you want to check it out, check it out. Maybe do that after you watch tonight and make
Yep,
suggestions.
well, let's see. We got Todd's in the house. Mama May's here.
Oh,
My
hey.
sister's here. How's it going, staff?
Yep. High five to everybody that hit the like button on
Yep.
Facebook. Steph was one of them. If anybody's on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe we
Like, share,
The-
spread the word.
The stream boss is almost dead, so I think if somebody subscribed right now, their name might end up there.
Yeah.
Just to be honest. Be completely honest. But anyway, let's get the show started.
All right, here
Is the theme of the week time, and you're going to take over for Jeff?
Yep, it is. It is
You ready?
April, so we're doing an entire month of apes. That was
Yes, we are.
last week. So let's start with we'll do this week's theme, and then I'll start the doubler. All
Yeah,
right,
you
this
will.
week's theme is Planet of the Grapes, or fruit monkeys. So shoot us out some ideas involving fruits, vegetables,
It sounds fun.
and we will turn them or somehow facilitate the aptitude of your ideas.
Todd Mona's put a frying egg on there. I'm not sure what that means in emoji world, but it's definitely not a fruit.
Well, it's probably hot where he is because it is hot in the studio this week.
Or maybe he was watching Eggy at the beginning.
Oh God, no. Eggie's deviled.
Fry him up.
Anybody ever fried a deviled egg? It's too much commitment to one egg.
I watched my brother microwave a hard-boiled egg once, and it didn't work out very well.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, it blew up. All right,
Yeah,
get that
Okay,
doubler started. I'm gonna
I
read
will
the.
I will start the
comments.
doubler. You're on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Todd enjoyed the Eggy intro. That was from last week.
It's been a year,
I mean,
and
last
Jay
year.
still hasn't animated him hopping. Let's see, what do we got?
Yeah, we recycle those bad boys. Okay. I'm looking. Bratwurst. There's a bone involved. I would say a chicken popsicle, maybe. Ooh, this is interesting. Anyway, those of you watching right now, please let us know what you think for drawing this week. We're going to get started pretty quick. While we do the doubler, you can make suggestions. Planet of the Grapes. You could see that right down below, right here. Planet of the Grapes. Fruit monkeys. Fruits, monkeys, apes. Monkeys aren't apes. I was giving Chris a hard time about that last week, and now I'm not, which I should be. Let me get my canvas started up here.
There we go.
Blow up the comment section, please.
It was Easter, so everybody, you need your Easter ham.
Yeah, Easter ham. Makes me think of Gark.
Now, when you prepare your ham, do you have my mom enjoys pineapples on it,
I know. Nope. I don't do the pineapples.
but do you do the cloves? I was never a fan of that. First of all, it's way too much work.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've cooked a lot of hams. I mean,
Well,
a
you're
few, definitely.
Oh wait, always somewhere else for Easter, so you're not cooking.
Yeah, well, my mom is a cooker. She makes yummy, delicious stuff. Although I
There-
only got to have appetizers there this Easter because we headed over to my in-laws for food, which we did have ham and it was delicious. It was a little pineapple-y, which is not my favorite, but it was
It was
delicious.
a little pineapple.
Not gonna
Strawberry-
pretend.
Strawberry munchichi.
All right, I don't know what's happening right now. I don't
Dragon.
know.
We're getting some fruit recommendations. Dragon fruit monkey mayhem.
Ooh, that all sounds good. Oh, that's why I don't have black, because I don't have black selected.
Tisk tisk.
That'll do it.
I'm going to enjoy some liquids.
All right, I'm gonna continue yours. You take a peek at the suggestions and yell some out to me while I do this, because
Let's see.
I'm really missing Jeff.
Now, well, so far all we got is
I miss him
Dragon
so
fruit
much.
monkey mayhem, and then strawberry munchichi. So we need some more suggestions. Who's out there, folks? If you're out there, if you're just staring, just type it. It's really easy. Type in a fruit. We'll think of something.
Just a fruit, or maybe a
seriously.
type of primate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or a primate. Yeah. Go. Punchy pomegranate primate.
Ooh, did somebody say that?
Todd should work for like a monkey-based juice or soda company with
Oh.
these flavors, because that's what they sound like. No, they
Maybe
sound like
Maybe we should not make coloring books, and we should make
Popsicles.
seltzers instead.
Yeah, there we go. They made their fortune on seltzers. I mean, we got it covered as far as artwork for labels. I mean, doing the
I know.
duos. What's a pomegranate look like? I just remember a pomegranate is
Are you
just
serious?
scary when you cut it open.
Yeah, it poops out little red seeds.
Yeah.
I love pomegranates. You gotta Google, if you get one, Chris, you should Google how to open them correctly, though. People open them underwater. And it makes it easier and less messy.
That's confusing.
It is.
It's crazy. So we saw two different movies this weekend. I saw John Wick 4, which was, amazing. And then you saw probably the polar opposite, the Mario Brothers movie. So you said you enjoyed that.
I loved it.
Raisin Ape. Radical
Ooh.
Raisin Ape.
Good move on that one.
Coconut Cranium Cruncher. I might have to do Raisin Ape because I just want to make a wrinkly old ape.
I need to make this weirder. Obviously, this is what some people have for Easter.
That's it. Not many people know what the other side of a ham looks like. It's always
Nope.
cut off there, but
Yeah, usually they cut the head off of the ham.
yeah,
A lot of people don't know. It looks just like this.
they think it's like some kind of swine, but it's its own creature.
It's not
If-
pig, it's ham.
Right.
This is what people miss out on when they're not watching live.
hmm
They could be part of this.
If you're watching this after the fact, welcome.
Mhm.
And you should.
And that
really
link
check us
still
out
works
live.
even when we're not live.
Yeah.
Mango Monkey.
Mango Monkey.
I might go with coconut cranium cruncher.
I
Sounds
think
fantastic.
radical Raisin Ape.
I'm gonna type
make
in
them
here and see if people
make
get
them
little
radical,
notifications. So if I'm thinking about going with the coconut cranium cruncher, what are other people thinking that means? I'm just thinking of him with an amazing like half coconut shell head thing going on.
Just like what's that DC character? That he's a giant white ape, but he's got like a huge brain thing. It's like the super humanoid. It's something weird.
It's not.
It doesn't sound like apish his name at all. They didn't, because he, Gorilla Grodd. Is
That's
the
what
other-
I'm thinking of. Gorilla Grodd.
I want to say the super humanoid. I'm looking it up while you finish. Are we done with the doubler?
We are. I zoomed in on you as you were talking about the Grodd. But I'm gonna start sketching some coconut action. Is what I'm gonna do. So, you've got that going for you. While Chris is googling, I'll just do a little close up to myself.
The
Oh!
ultra humanite is the
John
name of the-
Finelli has liked our stream, Christopher.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna do radical raisin.
What were you saying? You figured out who it was?
Yeah, the ultra humanite.
The ultra
Is the
human.
name of the
Oh, if Jeff were here, he'd be posting that in our Discord right now, but he's not. We can't handle all this. We might have to close the show down if he doesn't come back from. What's he doing again? Some sort of dance?
Interpretive dancing.
Interpretive dancing. I hope he does that on the TikToks, because people like that on the TikToks.
Let's see. So I want to draw like a wrinkly monkey, maybe. Yeah.
I feel like I need. This might be because of you last week with your
What?
with your hands pounding downward with your your monkey shape, your gorilla shape. What was it? I don't remember. Shape apes. Anyway, that thing. I'm kind of doing a similar motion.
I'm like trying to draw like a wrinkly ape, and it's just starting to look like an overweight Thanos.
Oh, nobody can even see it.
Perfectly
All right.
balanced.
I'll rectify that in a sec.
I'll leave it up. I'm just kind of testing out my. Maybe I'll make it like a California raisin, but
That 100% does look like Thanos now that I can see it.
yeah.
So yeah, coconut crusher something. Coconut. I should write it up top like you do.
Radical raisin.
Look up here. Coconut cranium cruncher.
I'll give him ape arms. I'll make him surfing or something. That way he's radical, but I gotta make him raisiny, so he's gotta be wrinkly.
I can only fit crunch. It's alright, it's the sketch layer. Alright, let's take a look. Did I tell you that remember when I did the talks at the school about comics?
Mm-hmm.
One of the kids, when I got to the question time, said, "How do you draw a unicorn?"
We could just draw a horse and then add a horn to its
That is exactly what I said to him. But multiple children in the exact same talk asked the exact same thing multiple times, and then they asked how to draw a horse, and I wasn't clever enough.
Oh God, yeah.
But
A horse on the spot, it'd be like, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
"That's not what a horse looks like." You're like, "I know."
But my son brought up a good point. He said, "You draw a unicorn, you just take the horn off." And I didn't think fast enough, unfortunately. But I did the first time.
I'm making a buff, wrinkly raisin ape man
Is it on a surfboard?
on a surfboard. Well, he's got to be radical.
Oh, that's right.
We known that like Todd was gonna drop. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? Welcome, Ethan.
Hey.
If we knew Todd was gonna just start weaving gold like this, we should have made like monkey beverages, because they all sound like flavors.
All right, Ma, I think you and Kenny are on the wrong stream, maybe. That's why it's not showing up. But you're showing up now, so you got to make sure you have the same stream. Maybe I could throw a link in there somehow, but I'm drawing at the moment. But got any suggestions, Ma? Get them in now. I don't know if you guys saw that. Probably came up somewhere over here on the screen. Probably across Chris's face, because that's how it should be set up. It's part of our contract.
Yep.
All chats to cover Chris's face.
Almost like I make sure that I am barely seen every episode. Jay was just like, "No problem."
Coconut crusher. So I'm drawing my coconut crusher. Chris is drawing his
Radical raisin.
radical raisin ape.
I'm gonna give him little wimpy old man legs on his surfboard.
I think my legs need to be more like out, like row.
Maybe he needs his mouth open. That way he'll look less like Thanos if he's like screaming, because he's radical.
So I feel obligated, since John Dahl is a pillar of the Jason May Draw community.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to make it tonight because he had a power steering pump explode.
It's always something with that guy.
It is. Last week he was blind. The week before he broke his finger.
Broke his finger.
So he won't be here tonight, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll get here next week. It's April break in Rhode Island for the
Oh, really?
for the teens, you know,
Oh, spring break. Yep.
spring break.
So weird. It's April already.
Yeah, it's nice and warm too.
Unseasonably warm. Should he have teeth or should he be like gummy?
Your guy?
Yeah.
Good question. I'm definitely gonna need some colors, maybe some accessories. Does he need a necklace? I feel like he needs a necklace.
If that's what you feel, Jason, then that's what you will draw.
All right, let's see here.
All right, let's shrink that arm down a bit.
Mama May says, I said papaya and Kenny said mango, man.
Ah, raisin teeth. Oh God. But yeah, okay, raisin teeth it is.
Oh, raisin tea. Yikes. Okay. Dentures falling out, Chris said. Todd said for you. Man, look at you with the stream boss right above your head. I mean, he is hanging on by like a thread of life. We just need like one subscription.
Dun, dun.
We just need one subscription. Knock him right out. So if you want your name up in lights, now's your chance to subscribe.
You ought to be in pictures.
Did you get the little owl singing the other day I sent you on the TikToks?
Yes, I think so. I have to check.
I bet-
Sometimes if I'm not on TikTok, I'll go on there and it'll be like, Jason has sent you 20 new messages.
800,000.
And I'm like, but thankfully it's got that feature where it's just like, yeah, just go to the newest one, the oldest newest one, like the first one, and I just
Yeah.
my
Flip
sister
up.
does that too, where I'll get like, you've got 60 new. I'm just like, all right, okay.
Well, it's because you take so long in between your sessions. You should be on there more. You should post some monster stuff on there.
I should.
If anybody out there agrees, just chime in. Yeah, he's definitely getting a coconut on his head at least. I might do a puka necklace.
Oh yeah, you gotta do the puka necklace.
One of the surfers I follow does some weird comedy. He did a puka necklace in a short the other day. It was ridiculous. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little three-dimensional work with the skull underneath this ape's face. Make sure it looks good.
I'm gonna give him some wrinkly toes.
I'm a little jealous that you get to do so many wrinkles. I do at least have the coconut hairs to draw, so that'll be fun.
And it's gonna be an interesting one because I'm gonna try and like shake my hand as I'm drawing for the effect. And that's either gonna look good or look terrible.
I for one
should-
hope it looks terrible.
I know you do.
It's a nice surfboard you got there, though. For someone who doesn't surf,
Yeah, it's because every time I used to visit you, there'd be like 19 surfboards being made.
you are correct. I have cut back on making surfboards because I want to make more comics. One of those comics being Bags and Bots.
Coming soon.
It's coming, folks. Very, very soon in 2023. Can't decide where or when to debut it. However, I do know that the people on my Patreon's page are going to be the first to find out.
Yay!
Yay!
Worth every penny I give to your Patreon, my friend.
Appreciate it. That's how I get to animate those eggies.
when you make the mistake of being like, "Hey, Chris, you want to do some Aggie voices?" Be like, "Here you go. Here's 15 hours of Aggie talking.
Yeah, you don't
Make it
even
happen."
remember it.
Yeah, the Easter one I completely forgot because we always play the other one, which is
We do because
Deviled.
it's non-denominational, except he's got Easter ears on. But still, people eat deviled eggs way too often, in my opinion, because I don't like them.
You don't like deviled eggs?
Nope, hate them.
Now, have you only ever had them where they just use mustard in them?
I
Because
don't
I've
li-
never had deviled eggs. My
I don't
mom
like
always
mustard
used
or mayonnaise.
mayonnaise. You don't like mustard or mayonnaise?
Nope.
What do you put on your sandwiches, man?
Fish eggs.
Oh God. Well, you know what? That makes sense.
Mhm.
That jives.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's my MO.
Mental note: never have Jay make me a sandwich.
Mm-mm.
And making sandwiches. Anybody want one? No, Jay, we're good.
Or maybe I'll make one so good that you'll never want mayonnaise or mustard again. Did you ever think of that?
Oh, God, I've never fish eggs. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm. All right, I don't love the lack of action that's happening here, but we're gonna make it happen anyway.
This is a very wrinkly. I think this is graduated from raisin to like super prune. I will make you regular. Thank you,
Oh, goodness gracious.
Prunimus Prime.
Primalus. I'm excited about what are they? The Beast Wars in whatever
yeah,
the new movie is? I don't know.
Yeah, you saw the. It's like it's Transformers: Rise of the Beast or whatever. But it's basically just like we made a Beast Wars movie. It's like yay!
Ooh, hello, Justin Kuniski? I don't know how to say your last name, and I apologize, but thank you for the like.
Kaczynski?
What?
Justin, how's it going? Good friend from high school.
Oh, how about that?
Honored and welcome.
It's probably here for me, though. Right?
Probably.
Yeah, most likely.
He's like, well, I know him, but man, this other guy though. This other guy, there's something about him.
There is. I know. Been working on it lately. It's increasing. Putting out the vibe.
Your brand recognition is.
Yeah, it's getting harder because I used to use my face and my head in my brand recognition, but now that all my hair fell out, but came back, I moved just to my hand because I don't think my hand will change much. Maybe I'll get another scar.
Don't jinx it, man, because now you're just gonna end up with like
Where's my hand?
and a hook hand.
Ooh.
Like, well, folks, I spoke too soon.
I do kind of want a hook hand now that you mention it. But that's not something you should, push for, right?
No, I don't want you to lose your hand, Jason.
Okay. Fine.
Well, maybe your left hand. You're not really using that one, right?
No, I'm not. But that's not where my scar is.
Actually, he should have like a little wrinkly tongue. This is gonna be unnerving, but
Well,
here we go.
that's what we enjoy the most. I mean, Todd did say denture's falling out. If anybody's watching right now and you haven't chatted in the chat, you should head there right now because you can definitely affect the outcome here.
But Mama May said raisin tea, so I gotta give Mama May what she wants.
You do. She gave me cookies. You get a request, I get cookies.
Hey, my mother makes cookies too.
Oh, well, jeez. All right, fine.
Don't badmouth my mom. She can hear that stuff. She'll come get you.
I'm not bad-mouthing your mom.
What
I'm
did you
bad-mouthing
say
your
about
own mom.
My cookies.
That was
I
good.
don't love my son and give him cookies.
I was good-mouthing my mom. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm delusional. I'm trying to make. Okay, I gotta make him. Oh God! I took out the little pencil lines and I'm just like, he's so wrinkly. Okay, let's add some thinner lines.
Yeah, it's funny when the sketch lines disappear and you realize
Yeah, he
how
was like,
how
"Oh,
much
yeah."
or how little detail there is left. This is, I don't know why, but a long time ago I used to go to a store called Building 19 and 110th, I think it was called, in Worcester. And they had them in Rhode Island too. It's kind of like it was kind of like a job lot. They're gone now.
I think I've been to one in Rhode Island.
Yes, there was one in Warwick. If you hung
Yes,
out
I've
with
been to
John
that one.
Burns, he probably went up there.
Yep.
But they always had like old weird stuff. And one time I found this old weird. It looked like it should be like a board game or something, but really what it was paint your own animation cell.
Wow. All right.
And it was Bob Camp. And I don't know if this was a cartoon or what, or if it was just something he created and got somebody to print, but it was Bill the Idiot Boy. And it came with a really cool print of a background that you'd see in like Ren and Stimpy or something like that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you got to paint the cell, which had the line work on it, and it came with all the different color paints and paint by number of Bill the Idiot Boy, who I still don't know who he is.
That sounds amazing.
But it was super fun to paint. And I don't think I have it anymore. I do have like, you can see behind me, I've got an original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cell over here. Somewhere there's some Ghostbuster cells. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish I still had it. I'm not sure where it went exactly, but anyway, that's my
Does
story.
Does sound awesome.
Yeah, it was. It was a good time.
I love stores like that. What was the name of it? There was a store up by University of Hartford
Oh boy.
that was kind of like an Odd Lots. I just remember they had like
Maybe it was Odd Lots,
no, it wasn't Odd Lots. It was
because there was
God,
one in East Hartford.
what
As you
was
know,
it
I grew
called?
up in that area.
Yeah, but I used to get like the weirdest discount like T-shirts, random stuff like stuff they'd send to like the third world like Super Bowl T-shirts with like the wrong winners,
With the
the
wrong
whatever
date?
the
Oh, that's funny. Like a surplus store, obviously.
yeah. God, what was
Yeah.
it called?
I'm not sure. I could think of a few, like in Massachusetts. There was, it's called like Skags or Swags. I lived in Worcester, and they had something weird like that.
Yeah, I love stores like that. You find the coolest stuff. It's kind of like going to like one of those bigger flea markets, just wandering around. What's that one in Massachusetts? It's like the size of a city.
That might be the one I'm talking about. Although Building 19 was up there as well. I think the one in Worcester that I used to go to is closed down.
Let's see. Radical racing. I like a good like 80s background.
Lasers?
Lasers. Zap, 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 zap. Although I've got a terrible tangent with the surfboard. I have to move the surfboard a little bit.
I actually went opening day weekend for fishing was this week. And I thought it would be a good idea to go camping on what was it, Friday night? And the temperature went down to 30 degrees, and it wasn't a great idea.
Oh wow.
It was not a fun time. I wasn't as affected by it so much as my son.
You lost one of your kids, did you?
I lost one of
Sorry,
my.
honey. Hypothermia got him.
Yeah. But yeah, that was interesting. But anyway, he ended up catching like the biggest trout I've ever seen in my entire life in person. And the way he did it, this was an interesting trick, is he came over, cast his lure out while I had my line in,
Okay.
and got it stuck in a tree. So what I did, I said, "Here, hold on to my pole while I get your lure out of the tree." And within seconds, he said, "Dad, you've got a bite. Should I reel it in?"
So he caught a fish with your pole
Yeah, he caught my fish.
while you're climbing a tree.
So this thing was 21 inches long.
Jeez.
That's a good sized trout. I'm not a huge fisherman, but the fishermen that I know that I sent the pictures to were like, "That's a big trout."
Like, thank you. I caught it while I was climbing a tree.
Yeah. But I had caught like a 17-inch one, which was pretty big to begin with. and the 21-inch one next to it just dwarfed it. So I had caught like one that
I
was
saw the picture.
yeah, I caught one that was like 13 inches after that, and I was like, well, I'm gonna throw this one back because it's probably not a keeper. But keeper is 8 inches.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a good time though. Once we got things rolling, once we thought out.
Once you survive the night.
That is correct. So I don't know if we'll camp next year, but we'll definitely fish again.
Well, definitely, I'd say wait for the look ahead on the 5-day forecast for temperatures. And
Well, I knew what the temperature was going to be. I thought we could handle it. Not so much.
not so much.
I'm not going to point fingers, but, you know, not so much. Sorry, he doesn't watch the show. Maybe one day he will. So how are you coming along on Playing Dead?
I've got about 12, 13 pages fleshed out. About 7 technically. I called done. I'm working on this this two because I love the 2-page spread, but it's just like it's kind of explains the whole world and all this. So it's like trying to like do it graphically while having to consider like somebody's going to be talking during this too to explain it all.
Yep. No, I've been there.
Whereas I'm always just kind of like, here, just look at the pictures. You don't get it, then fine. Which is why I'm not a best-selling author yet.
Yet.
I don't know why these raisins are coming out. Let's see. I need a lighter shade of purple that comes off as purple.
Dun 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 dun.
That's not working. How about you? Ah, there we go. Purple, 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 purple. It's all about purple.
Merple.
And the raisins are kind of a sickly brown.
Well, you know, think about it from a standpoint where maybe somebody wants to sell the product.
True.
How
Yeah,
do I make these ugly things beautiful?
Here, sell these old grapes.
Oh, we'll make them dance on stage.
I know. We'll get the 4 tops to be their voices, and it'll be amazing. Let's see, filter.
I tell you, today was a pretty exciting night when it comes to the Stream Boss. I don't think we've had this many things work in a while. I've been fiddling around.
Now you're totally jinxing it now.
Been fiddling around with things. It's been working out all right.
Do it. Don't do it. Oh, I'm on close up.
Yeah, you are. Show us your brushes.
I would. No, I'm working on a filter so people just look at a.
Is that what you're doing right now? Oh man! Right when I switch over, you got to be doing that. All right, I'll let people watch me flat. That's super exciting. What I'll do is I'll set a reference layer on this because I'm in Clip Studio. I will bust out a little flat layer. That's what layer 5 is. I'll label it for you. Hey, nobody can see you anymore. Stop singing over there.
Okay.
Gradient. Sorry, Phil.
Well, now I'm back to the actual drawing, so it's okay if they can see me now.
No, it's too bad. What about that? Yeah, you should totally watch Mario though. It was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Okay, I need a radical background. What do I got as far as?
Oh, so should I not go over to you again because you're going to be looking up backgrounds? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, oh God, no, don't go.
Oh, like this, you mean? I gotta send you some pictures of the half pipe. I've been spray painting pieces of plywood and sticking them up on the sides for the kids this week, so they got April break.
See, I'm gonna start with a purplish, just gradient back there.
All I can think of when you say gradient is Radiant Pig.
Radiant. Where's? I have no idea where I wrote radical reasoning. Oh, there it is. It's on that layer. Well, it's gone now.
Die!
Nah, maybe some greens or yellows to make the purple pop.
There's a lot of alliteration you got going on there.
Oh yeah, there we go. I like that. I like that. But let's try it like this.
So what are you doing over there?
Boop. Just booping things. Boop.
What are you playing with? Hue? Saturation? What are you
Grades.
doing?
Actually, you know what? I like this one better. There we go. But I gotta add some radical design elements in the background. Trying to make it look like someone's trapper keeper that I have as a kid.
Oh, one of my buddies sent me a picture. Trapper Keeper's still making some lasery 80s looking
Yeah,
things out there.
I saw every well actually no, it was more recently, maybe the past couple years that the Trapper Keeper I saw like a Trapper Keeper section. And I almost bought one and I'm just kinda like, I don't remember these being this expensive.
Yeah. That's true. What are they, like $20?
Something like that, where I'm just like, I was just gonna keep it. It'd be fun to take to cons,
Yeah, $10 or something maybe.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, $10, and I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah. It's the actual cost of the Lamborghini with the lightning shooting out
Yeah.
of it.
I could buy an actual unicorn and a rainbow for the price of this.
Oh, I can't decide what to do with his eyeballs.
Actually, since the 80s, I could just do random shapes.
That sounds kind of condescending to the 80s.
The 80s were 40 years ago.
Yo, hey, buddy.
That's right, we're old.
Take
we're old,
it
Jake.
easy there, buddy. You take it easy.
We're so old, Jake.
Take it easy. I need to make some, whoa, this is interesting. I don't like that. I haven't made any custom, I don't know, what do you call these, motion lines? Oh, that's good enough. We're gonna leave that. Good enough for me. Flats, because I need to color those teeth in. I'm gonna make them yellow since no one has suggested any colors yet. No capes, no accessories, no bangles, now coloring. Nothing, Chris. Nothing.
People don't realize how much control they could have over this show.
They really don't.
They
Sometimes
just don't be afraid, and
I bathe in the fact that they, didn't say anything too crazy. And then other times I'm just, wishing that somebody said something weird. It's tough. It's tough, Christopher.
it is Jason.
Oh. Are you getting geometric over there tonight?
I figured it's radical, but I'm not sure of my color choices.
Maybe people at home have thoughts about your color choices.
Anybody?
Bueller.
Oh, this brush. It's too big. It's slowing it down everything. Which reminds me, after this is done, I need to. After this brush is finished working, there it goes up there. Go over. Remember, folks, working on a computer, always save your stuff every once in a while.
Oh, you know what I did today that made me really happy was I deleted all the temporary files and everything in my computer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it's speedier. Not super speedy, mind you, because I still have too much going on, but, got a little juice.
If I... Oh, there we go. I like that. Yes.
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 I follow one of the animators from the new Looney Tunes. I don't get to watch it because I don't have HBO. But he's pretty funny. I think his name is Jim Soper or Stoper. Anyway, beautiful drawings. But he's been drawing a lot of... what's her name? Do you remember? It's killing me. I know it, but I can't think of it.
What do you mean? Who? Describe the character.
It's It's the chicken that goes yes.
Oh my God, wow, they've been using that character. Huh?
Yeah, she's back, I guess.
I forget. I forget. Yeah, that's a yeah.
That's
So
the
it's a
one.
foghorn leghorn, right?
Yeah, I mean, I even read it on his post recently, and I still can't remember it. But you know me and my remembering.
Terrible.
Got too many things on my mind. As it is, like before the show, I was doing like the thumbnail for last week's episode stuff. I was just trying to bang it out real quick. It ended up taking like an hour or so building all that stuff up. But if you get a chance to check it out, you guys should check it out. I'll show you what it looks like again. See if I can. Boop. Look at that. That octo orangutan was just really weird. It really was. And yours looks fantastic sideways in Pac-Man mode.
Yep. It looks now. Now it looks like it's an overhead shot, like he's looking up, like there's like a drone staring down at him. He's like, "Hey, what's
Oh
going on
yeah,
up there?"
that's yeah. Actually, you're right. I can see that. And you're ahead of me in Mando now. We were talking about that before.
Yeah.
I hopped on here. I'm looking forward to. I don't know. I'm getting mixed feelings. Were they serious, or was it an April Fool's joke when they said that they were going to cancel Mando for the next season? Did they actually cancel it, or was that an April Fool's? Do you know?
No, no. I assume there's going to be a next one. I know. There's a lot of people out there just complaining. Like, I'll admit that the season hasn't been the best, but this last episode, you're kind of like, okay, but you're still like, why weren't you guys doing more of this? I know it's like they were clearly setting up stuff.
Yeah.
But you're just like, there would have been a better way to do this, but okay, I'm still.
The-
It's still like this episode leaves you with just like, it's the first time like all season I was like, oh man, I gotta wait a week now.
Oh, that was the first time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney seems to be doing that with a lot of their shows, like even like WandaVision and stuff. Like I remember like watching along and people just complaining about being bored and stuff, and what they do is they kind of hold things out a little too long. They don't give you enough, like just a tiny bit of fodder in between to keep you, satiated as a fan, and then people get angry and they say things that they don't mean, and the end of the season comes and they're like, oh, you know what, it's pretty good.
Yeah, people just I don't know.
They don't have the patience for that, and I feel like Disney should probably pay attention to it, even though I don't care about it as much. Like I think it's like the general public who want to be, I don't know.
Well, I think it all stems from just the fact that like Netflix would just dump every episode at once.
Oh, I heard they're gonna stop doing that.
So I see where like some people like with Disney, where it's like all the Marvel shows are just kind of like, well, come back next week. You're like,
I don't want to wait.
They can't wait for a slow progression of story. They want like, what now? Just explain. Wait, what's that mean?
Yeah.
Explain now.
Yeah, they've been.
Don't make me wait. I don't want to wait. Explain now.
They've been, used to that for a while. But I think that's going to start going away because Netflix is starting to talk about doing what Disney and other people are starting doing, which is similar to the model that they used to do, with movie theaters and stuff. When we were younger, like, you'd see a movie and there'd be a certain amount of time before it came out on video, then there'd be a certain amount of time before it came out on TV, et cetera, et cetera. And they're making like a digital model of that at the moment. I think they're figuring it all out, which I do kind of like, waiting a week in between, because I don't feel compelled to watch it all at once. Like, oh no, I need to watch it all at once because everybody else is watching it all at once, and if I don't watch it all at once, it's gonna get spoiled.
Yeah, that was a.
At least this gives people who don't want everything spoiled immediately a chance.
All we're asking for is a chance. Welcome to Stream Talk with Jason May and Chris Gugliotti, where we talk about what's wrong with this world while we draw mutant raisins.
I don't think wrong is the right term, but
It ain't right.
It ain't wrong, but it ain't right with Chris Gugliotti.
I don't know about this. I kind of like the way my little radical raisin's going.
Yeah, mine's not bad. It's getting there.
Jason, check out the feed. He's still got Let's Draw Ape
Ah!
Shows on.
How did that happen?
Because none of us, because we're artists and we're just paying attention to what we're drawing.
Well, I just switched over to split screen. That's probably what did it.
Okay.
It's only been about 2 minutes since it happened.
I'll let you. And well, we're done, folks.
This is why we
Hope
need Jeff
everybody
back.
enjoyed watching us tonight.
If you guys like Jeff, listen. Donate
I
with
know,
the button
something that
below.
That wouldn't happen if Jeff were
Subscribe.
here.
We need piles of money to keep Jeff happy. He likes different bodies to wear. He is a levitating cat head. Need I say more? But yeah. That's the best I could do right now. Without Jeff.
Oh, Jeffrey, please come back and make sure we don't screw up.
Alright, so that is, we're gonna invert that. Boom! That didn't invert. What's going on? That's interesting. That is not what I requested. But we'll keep it.
Debt.
Alright, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna need you to take over for a second.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
We said hold on, and then you said take over.
Hold on for me.
Oh, okay. We're holding on for Jay. I'm just adding some minor shading to my radical raisin ape. I mean, it kind of it's apish, I think, folks. What do you say? Or is it just a mutant raisin? See the comics. Looking good, guys. Thank you, Mama May. So anybody out there have any ideas? Like, because we'll be live at shows, and you come out to see us. You want us to? What do you think? Like buttons or? Maybe we could bring T-shirts. I don't know. You never know. I've switched over to my calm Bob Ross voice. How's everybody doing out there? Jason is no longer with us. He's not sure what he's doing. I love drawing weird things, folks. Find something you love doing, and if it's weird, embrace it. See. Add some highlights to something. I'm almost done. Jay's gonna come back and I'll be gone. Don't tell him where I went, folks, alright? And that's how I can hear him moving around back there, and that's how it's gonna become the Chris Gugliotti Clubhouse and maybe Jason May.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Hey, everybody, Jay's back! Woo!
What is going on?
Hey, Jay, how's it going? Woo!
I had to leave for 1 second
Oh, hey, Jay, how's it
to
going?
deal with technical difficulties.
Woo!
And what happened?
Woo, nothing.
You guys tell me what happened.
There wasn't a
A coup?
almost a coup. Be funny if like Jeff's on now. Like, what? No, you told me.
You said you couldn't be here.
I lied.
I feel like
I lied.
Let me shrink some stuff up here. I don't have a lot of real estate here. People are probably squinting at what I'm doing here.
Radical.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I understand.
Hmm.
My favorite thing to do, but nobody else likes it, is to just
Understand?
put a line around everything. I just like to see how it
He
looks.
does. He does like
I
to
just,
put a line around everything.
I just like it. It makes everything feel like kind of like
I yell at him.
a cartoon cell, where it's like something's just definitely
Well,
my constant
why
desire
don't
to just
you
have the background and
you should put everything into a folder and just use drop shadow, and then it'll really look like do the tiniest drop shadow ever, like just enough that if you watch cartoons, you could see the subtle shadow.
I love that. I love that.
I do that occasionally.
I love that.
With Pixar here. Is this getting bigger? Yes, it is getting bigger. Let's do disarray. Decider! It's not bad, it's not bad. It's a little thick.
There. Distance. I'm trying that. Yeah, there we go.
What are you doing over
Oh,
there?
there we go. Look at that.
What are you doing?
That's kind of.
What are we looking at?
I'm looking at what you said to try a drop shadow.
Oh,
I think it's
look at you.
I think it's one. Look at me listening to you.
Wow, that's a first.
Mm-hmm.
True story.
True story.
From famous people.
I think I got a confetti brush.
You got a confetti brush?
Now I'm just like, look at I add. This is usually the point where any artist would just be like, you know what? I think I'm done, but nope. Let's go the extra mile and then ruin everything.
That's the way to do it.
But as I'm just gonna screw around in the background, it's not gonna be. So like I'm like, what if I did this? And it's like, no, you should not have.
My Gaussian blur's taking an eternity here. Or Gaussian blur, depending on how you like to pronounce it. We all know that Chris thinks I say the word GIF wrong.
I don't care what the creator of GIF.
You just said
thinks.
it.
It is.
You just said it.
Yeah, but it is GIF.
But he said
Graphic
it. He said it was
interface.
GIF.
Isn't it graphic interface?
I don't know.
That's G. It's not Jaffic interface.
You don't know that. I mean, he wasn't from this country. I don't know that for a fact. I might be making that up.
He might have been from Neptune. I don't know. Jay, now you're just making stuff up.
What, you think people can't come from Neptune? Is that what you're saying?
What do you have against the Neptunians?
Seriously.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
I'm going to do the weird rat fink eyeballs on this guy because I can.
Can't go wrong with Ratfink.
What'd you say?
Can't go wrong with Ratfink.
Oh. For a second, I thought you didn't know who Ratfink was.
God. That'd be terrible.
I feel like I ran into the guy that did Ratfink at a convention once and just chatted with him for a while before even knowing. And then he told me.
Is he still alive? Oh, he told you? He's like, yeah,
I'm not saying it happened recently.
I'd say it happened yesterday.
Take it easy there. Not making outlandish things like the news or anything.
Do I have a nice 80s font?
What does that mean?
Let's see. Radical rays.
Just so you know that my mother said that the pronunciation of it is GIF on Google. So,
yeah, well, we don't always listen to Google now, do we? Keep your mother out of this, Jay.
Hey, I didn't bring her in.
You don't see my mother coming out.
Yeah.
Be great if she did. Nah, it's with a G. It's GIF.
Well, Yahoo says.
I know. Ask Jeeves also agrees.
Duck Go. Any of you, if you want to sponsor us, we're available.
Duck Go. And I should zoom in so people aren't seeing me Wander through fonts.
Well, it's a close-up of me right now, so.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Just
then I won't.
kidding! It's a close-up of you!
No! No! Hoisted on my own petard.
What does that mean?
Let's see.
You making up words now?
Yep. I need like one just says 80s font.
No one's looking at you right now.
Twin Pines? That was in the 80s. That's more of a wingdings. Radical
Twin
Raisin.
Pines, as in Twin Peaks?
Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Radical Raisin.
Oh, no one's even watching you right now.
No. Oh, well, they'll be surprised when
They're watching me fight with my computer because I don't remember where anything is because I've been using my mobile workstation for so long. Which I've been loving. If anybody's interested.
Radical Raisin Ape.
Is that like Gatorade but with raisins?
Oh, God.
Pardon?
Each bottle of Radical Raisin Ape contains over 15,000 raisins.
700,000% your
raisins.
daily intake of
Your daily
prune.
intake of raisins. Remember, craisins were that's just old cranberries.
They still exist. I cannot ever find. You know what it is? I just need to add more stuff to this. My half of my brushes aren't here because I don't use this as often as I should. Brush size, ink. How do we do? I'm still getting used to this, as you know. Oh, that's what I use. I have an airbrush. Still getting used to this Clip Studio. In fact, I almost did. I had a quite professional gig recently that I can't talk about quite yet. And I was going to use Clip Studio, but I had already used Adobe with these people, and I didn't want to like screw things up. So I ended up just going back to Adobe because I've been using it for 700,000 years. But it came out good, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys when I can talk about it. So there. That's it. Small story. You enjoyed it. I'm gonna put some. Is that even working? Doesn't look like it.
Dun, 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 dun.
What do you got going over there? I can't look up.
I'm just adding more text down to this corner right here because it seems.
What the heck? There we go.
He's radical.
He is radical. Like Screech from. What was the name of that show? Saved by the Bell?
Cause it's Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, I might just leave it like this. I don't like the color in the background. I might change that.
Oh
at some
God,
point.
that is those eyes are now frightening. It looks like he's got two souls leaving his body.
He does. He might. I don't know. This is my fruit ape. Is a coconut a fruit? Where's Jeff? Has anybody
It
seen
grows on a
Jeff?
tree. Grows on a tree. Okay, yeah, all right. Hold on. Also, while I'm here, before we go, we got to check out Dabney Cole.
Oh, goodness. Did we even remember that last week?
No, I'm telling you, we are lost without Dabney Coleman. All right. Dabney Coleman, still alive,
Ugh.
not 91. Okay, is
But Al Jaffe is no longer alive.
Not.
We
Yeah,
lost Al
Jaffe
Jaffe
passed,
this
Mad
week.
Magazine, 102, holds the Guinness World Record for longest
Living person.
running cartoonist.
Yeah.
Like he started in 1942 and literally to the day he died.
I feel like we need a moment of silence for Al Jaffe because that was a big one.
Coconut is a fruit.
Oh,
Actually, a coconut could be a fruit, a nut, and a seed. It is all in one. It is the super.
it's the fruit nut seed.
It's yeah.
That's interesting. Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. I'm a little bummed that I'll never meet Al Jaffe.
Mm.
Blame you mostly. Did you ever meet
He
him?
did like. No, I never met him. I might have. I see. I don't know if he did like conventions and stuff.
Well, you know who I met was Harvey Picar.
Oh, that's cool.
That was great. Sad to hear when he passed. He was a cool dude. From, what I met. And I love his movie. And comics. Alright, where am I? I'm going to do a little bit more, and then I'm done. I feel like I've already done too much.
Okie dokie do.
Burst! Boom! That looks cooler. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing, what he's blowing up. But he is. What was it? Coconut Crunch? Cramp? Conundrum? Coconut Cranium Cruncher. I suppose he should have been crunching a cranium, but I like having a coconut on his cranium better.
Crunching a cranium.
Yeah.
Cranium crunchers.
So what are you doing over there? You all done?
Yeah, I'm all done. I'm just messing around with layer styles and where did I put? Oh, there they are. I'm like, where's my confetti layer?
You know what? We can't even see your layers tonight. All we can see is your picture.
That is weird.
That's interesting. Do you have them off your screen? Are you
No.
are you only sharing?
No, I'm sharing the whole thing.
That's interesting.
All right. Well, I'm done.
You're
I
done?
can't do this. I can't.
All right.
I'm just gonna.
We'll talk to our people then.
Hey, everybody. I mean, are we signing off? Are you done?
Yeah, I think I'm done. I fulfilled all of the requests that I received, and it's interesting the way that it came out. I may or may not add more later. I don't know. I may make a book out of these. I can't decide. We'll see.
All right, folks. I will start wrapping it up while Jay figures out what he's doing. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight on the Jason Major Clubhouse with Chris Gugliotti. We'll be back next week to continue April. I think it might involve pirates. I'm not sure, but be sure to tune in there. Drop your suggestions. You can contact either of us via Facebook or Instagram. I'm at Chris Gugliotti. I've also got commissions open, so if you go to the Art of Chris Gugliotti Facebook page, you'll be able to find out how to get an original watercolor piece from me. I also do kind of geek news every Tuesday night at Tales from the Geek, 7:25 Central Standard Time. We've already mentioned, but we'll continue to mention that we will be at Free Comic Book Day at Oh Yeah Comics in Harrison, New York. We'll be at Terrificon at Mohegan Sun, Plastic City Comic Con, and Baltimore. Whew, all right, I think I got everything.
Wow, that was a lot.
That was a lot.
All right, I'll take over.
All right.
No Jeff tonight, so he's not going to be saying anything cool to you. So I'll say a few things before Chris takes us off in the van. First of all, if you guys didn't get a chance to donate, down below we've got a link that helps us with our awesome production quality, whether it's animations, whether it's just running the show itself, thumbnails, all that stuff. Our Patreons are taking care of most of that for the most part every month, but can't only rely on them. Thank you for everybody who commented, subscribed, liked, any of that stuff. Sharing is always a huge free way to support the show. Any way we can get shared, whether it's through embedding or a link on your favorite social media or TikTok or any of that stuff, please do so. We'll see you guys on Free Comic Book Day at the Oh Yeah Comics, and I guess that's about it. Hopefully next week we'll get one of Chris's 30-second monsters, because we did not get it tonight. But hit up jasonmay.com. I've got my store and everything on there if you want a commission in there as well. I don't put those out too much. They are limited, but I don't know. Hop on there if you can. Let's get in the van and head out.
All right.
Oh,
I've got some liquids left. Grape soda.
this mattress back here, without Jeff in the way, has been great.
Space is nice tonight.
I'm not itchy. I'm not stuffy. Space is nice. It's warm out.
Yeah. Well, we had the van detailed. Since Jeff's not here, we had an opportunity because he technically lives in the van, so
He does.
we never get it clean. But I took it out. I got it detailed.
It looks nice. It smells good too.
Yeah.
Is that citrus?
Yeah. Yes, it is citrus and sage.
Oh,
Yeah. Nice, right?
I like it.
Really covers up the cat head smell.
Yeah, it's weird how cats' heads smell different than
Yeah,
cats with all
really
body.
weird.
Eyeballs are like a mama used to make.
Jason May Draw Clubhouse is experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. I'm sorry, but the Jason May Draw Clubhouse is experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. We got those technical difficulties now. We're trying to work it out, so please hold on.
I'm sorry, but the Jason Major Clubhouse is experiencing the technical difficulties. Oh, I'm so sorry, it's my fault.
Hi, you've reached the Jason May Draw Clubhouse. Unfortunately, we are experiencing technical difficulties and cannot get to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number, and oh my god, I am on fire.